Well guys, we thought that we were going to get some big jobs done this week and accomplish some really great progress on the house, but we had a little bit of a problem that is going to slow us down. It all started with doing the trim in our hallway. Did you guys notice that this part of our living room still looks unfinished? This is what we call the hall area coming off our living room where you guys are standing. Recently, we bought this big, beautiful hutch to stick behind here in the nook, but across from that is pretty ugly still because we have this closet missing the door, no trim, everything's a mess. We've put this off long enough, we need more storage, more organization. So I'm going to start this project today, and we're going to start by just stripping down this little linen closet and getting all these old shelves out. These shelves are pretty dirty and beat up, and I don't like the spacing, so I'm going to get rid of them and we're going to start over fresh. I got it. So that's looking pretty good. After I got all those staples pulled out of the floor, I went ahead and vacuumed and then sanded the entire closet. We weren't trying to strip the finish, we're just trying to smooth it out, get rid of any little lumps and bumps. So we sanded all the walls, floor and ceiling, and then I went through and I cleaned it. While we're letting it dry, I'm going to make a shopping list, go to the store, get some wood, and we're going to pick out all the wood to do all these door trims so that we can finish this whole area over here, starting from this door all the way to this door. It's going to be one connected trim unit. And this is where the problem started. We got ready to go to the store to pick up all the trim wood, all the trim wood that we would need to get that part of the house done. And when we got in the bus and started it up, well, we realized that we had a problem because the AC compressor started making a lot of noise and burning up. We recently had that happen when we were driving. It's been going out, but we thought as long as we weren't using the AC, it wouldn't be a problem. But even with the AC completely off, it's doing something. The pulley is getting really noisy, the clutch is bad, or the bearings are bad, or something's bad. And it's not just noisy, but like I said, it's putting out smoke and smell. Something's burning up in there. And I don't want to lose my belt while I'm out driving. So, you know, we're going to not drive the bus until we can get it fixed. It's not engine problems at least. It's just the AC compressor for the air conditioning. It's just enough to keep us off the road. So puts a little delay on the projects while I wait for parts to come for this, because this is the only vehicle that we can bring wood home in. Well, longboards at least. But we are experts at going with the flow and changing direction. You guys see the way we jump around our house with different projects. And it's stuff like this that makes us do that, because we think we're going one direction and we can't, so we go, okay, let's go this way. So
It's like a constant thing.
Instead of doing what we thought we were going to do, we're going to take this time to get some other jobs done. And we started that. We finally cleaned our front porch.
It's beautiful now. Beautiful.
It's amazing to have a clean porch. Who would know? I know, our front porch is a mess. But what I wanted to show you guys was that it's pretty empty compared to what it was. For months and months on end, we've had those gazebos stacked up on our front porch, taking up the whole thing. And of course, other clutter too. We're working on our metal sink cabinet and all that other stuff. So this is kind of where stuff goes when we don't know where to put it. But since the gazebos are done, we can finally clean off the porch. We can get rid of this old pallet. And I'm going to make an effort to find a place for everything. Make this thing spotless, because it's about time we start working on the outside of our home and not just the inside. The outside has been neglected long enough, and it needs to be covered. We need siding. We need to finish this porch. I know a lot of you have complained about our messy porches. It's time to take care of it. This board is pre-finished. We're going to be using it for our eaves. It was kind of left over from doing the balcony project. Balcony's right there. This is like a rustic ladder. What did they say if I could climb a ladder without it leaning on something?
Let's see.
You gotta get the balance right. It's like we're doing a wheelie.
Yeah.
Remind me not to do wheelies on a motorcycle. Alright, I'm going. Oh, I don't even know what to grab. Screws. This is the counter out of our bus, and I don't know what we're going to do with it, but we'll store it away. There's some good acacia wood in here that we can still use for another project.
Yeah, I know.
Slowly but surely, we're getting this thing cleaned up. Got plenty of them. I don't need to be a hoarder. See? A little bit of effort and everything is clean again. It doesn't take too much work. And we found homes for everything. It was mostly just laziness and clutter and those two big gazebos that were up here that were taking up the most space. So don't worry, when you guys see a mess on our property, just know that just because you see a mess doesn't mean it's forever a mess. Sometimes we just let things get messy, but in the end it'll come together. All we have left now is cabinet parts for our kitchen cabinet and this little water filter, which I brought out to clean, so we'll be cleaning that and putting it back. This came out of the bus originally. I have all these wires hanging up here on the porch because I was getting ready to hang these doors. These are the doors to our metal sink base cabinet that we restored. and I want to paint them. I have them primed right now. They're all sanded down. They look nice. But I haven't had the right time to get paint on them because if it's too windy, they're going to swing around and bang into each other. If it's too rainy, the paint's never going to dry right. So we're just waiting for the right day, but we'll get back to that project soon. We're all ready for it. That's why those are here. And the drawers, we just have to clean up and work on those later. That's the story. That's where we're at. Big progress. And then I decided, why not finally tackle that old bookshelf that we found on the side of the road, that old lawyer's bookshelf. It needs some work, but it's actually a lot nicer than I expected, and I've made some good progress on it. So I decided to go ahead and sand down the top of it because I thought the veneer was worse than it is. I can save this. So I sanded it lightly to smooth it out, and right now I'm doing a lot of gluing and trying to fix the back panels. That's the worst part of that bookshelf, is all the back panels are delaminated. It's old plywood. It got moist and now it's all wavy and separating. But I can pull it all back together with some glue, and that's what we're doing. It's a slow process. While we're waiting for glue to dry, we're going to go to the store in our car and we're going to get what we can get minus the lumber.
Yep.
So we're going to look for some color matched stain to do some touch up on the bookshelf. I might get some small pieces of lumber because I want to build a base for that bookshelf. And if I can get short pieces and put them in the car, I could probably do an oak base. Did I bring my shopping list? Let me see. Might stop at the store and look for more macrame. I'll show you my list. Macrame.
Or what do they say in other countries?
I don't know.
Macrame?
Fill sticks. Pin nails. A hole saw for something I'm doing. We're going to get some work done. So we're running to the store, but I just wanted to give you the life update. And unfortunately, we'll have to wait on that closet that we were working on. But you know what we could do?
What?
The closet door is not dependent on the trim. We could put the hardware on the door and the hinges and install the door.
Oh, good.
We'll do that later. So we made it to the store and back. I did get a little macrame piece. Something we saw the other day, we said, we should get that. It was something our daughter saw. She picked it out, and then we were hesitant, and after I got home, I said I should have bought that. I got wood to make the base. A new base for our cabinet, which is all over our living room. I'm going to keep working on this. But in the midst of this, we're going to start another project. Because why
We
not?
have to keep doing that.
We decided we could also make the sign for the grilling gazebo that we built.
Yeah.
If none of this makes sense to you, we built a gazebo outside to cook under. It matches another gazebo we previously built that we named the Laundry Lounge. And basically it's a gazebo that we turned into a covered clothesline. We decided that since we named that one, we should name this one. And we're going to make a matching sign.
You know.
If I had a sharp blade, it would be like...
Butter. Right?
Yeah, or just glide right there.
Just to get used to it again.
Alright, the paint is dry. Time to peel the tape.
Yep. We're going to make it look like the other sign that we did. So we're doing a black sign with this edge being white. And we put tape on this to make it so the black wouldn't...
It's hard to paint white over black.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks good already.
Yeah. Nice and fresh.
So while you're working on that, I'm going to keep working on the cabinets.
Okay. I just put my fingers right in the paint.
Wow. Well, I got another cabinet glued up and clamped, so now we're going to let that sit. This one I'm going to continue to wait because I don't feel like it's ready quite yet. But we're making good progress. So now, while we're waiting for that, it looks like you're almost ready to start lettering.
Yep.
And should we tell them what the name of the new grilling gazebo is?
Yep. It's going to be...
So we were trying to come up with a good name for this. We read a lot of great suggestions in the comments, and it was our daughter who actually came up with the final name. Some people suggested Grill Zebo, which we thought was pretty cool. But here's the problem. We're not technically grilling. We're actually going to be cooking on a griddle. We bought a Blackstone griddle, and that's going to be what it's mainly for. So that's not grilling.
Yeah.
It's griddling, I guess. So we're going to be griddling, and it is a gazebo, so we decided to name it
The Cooking Corner.
So cooking corner might sound a little odd at first, but hear us out. What we decided was, since we're going to be cooking on the corner of our house, that's the cooking corner.
So that was our daughter's suggestion.
And we liked it. It's cute, and it makes sense for us. It's the location.
Yep.
It's our little cooking corner.
So we're all ready to put the letters on. We just have to mark it out with some tape and space it out good.
Well, guys, it's all done. The paint is dry, the glue is dry. And did I say all done? It's not all done. We're missing something. Do you guys remember on our laundry lounge sign, we added a little bird knob to decorate it, to fill in this void space at the top? Well, we wanted to match it, but we didn't want to use another bird, so we went knob shopping.
And this is what we found. Cute little dragonfly. Which is fitting for our property because we have loads of dragonflies. And that's cute. It's kind of like the bird. Because it's like white like that one. But it's different. Cool.
There it is.
That looks awesome.
So there's the cooking corner, complete and ready for our new griddle, which we're going to unbox soon. We'll say almost complete because we will be upgrading it. It's complete, but minus the upgrades.
Yeah.
We're also going to keep working on our bookshelf that we're working on. I'm going to do that in another video. We're going to have a more complete and thorough bookshelf restoration, I think. And we're going to continue working on that hallway, getting that door installed, hardware on. We just don't have the time to squeeze it in right here. So we're going to keep working on that. no worries about that bus. We're going to get that. We already have parts ordered. We're just going to wait for those to come, swap them out, no big deal. And that's it. We just wanted to take you along, share the progress and updates with you. So thanks for watching. And until next time, take care.
Bye.